Hello and welcome back to the pond once again, everyone. It is your favorite duck, Zolduck, here coming back at you with some more Pokemon Omega Ruby. And if you will notice, this week we are starting off in a different location than we last left off at. This is because I did a really dumb mistake and I forgot to record last week's episode. So we're going to do a quick recap. If you don't want to watch the recap, then essentially we just beat May and past Mount Pyre, and you can skip to the timestamp on screen. Alright, for those who do want to see the recap, essentially we came right here and beat May and went straight to Lily Cove and got ourselves a couple Mega Stones that were in there, as well as a Stone Edge TM for Sando. Went to the Safari Zone, and inside the Safari Zone we just went to the first patch of grass, as these big item areas I usually just grab everything off screen, so you guys don't have to watch all that. And the Pokemon we ran into is ironically the same Pokemon I ran into in the recording for going back to give you guys the recap. So we did catch an Escavalier and we named him Knight. After catching Knight, we went ahead and started going over to Mount Pyre, so that way we could stop Maxie and his dastardly plan of him and Team Magma robbing the Red Orb. Upon voicing over this part of the video, I realized I forgot to mention that we did catch a Chatot, although that's not really notable regardless. What is notable here is that we get a spiritual successor to Squirtle. In the event that something terrible happens with her, we have a little bit of a replacement with a Primordial Sea Clefairy, which we went ahead and named Yin, as this is the Yin to Squirtle's Yang. Now for notable Mount Pyre battles, this dude just decided it was cool to have a Mega Swampert and a Pirouette Meloetta. This guy, the immediate battle afterwards, happened to have a Hoopa Unbound. This couple was rocking the double battle of Gengar and Politoed, which we all know how much I love Teeter Dance Politoed. And this Growlithe was not our Mount Pyre encounter. We had actually already encountered a Hoothoot. So this episode we've gotten a Shadow and a Hoothoot. Also Clefairy, but dude, double normal flying is garbage. Hoothoot's nickname, by the way, is Tootsie Roll, like those old Tootsie Pop commercials. This double battle here was rocking a Mega Mewtwo Y and a Tyrogue. Crazy combo. In this room here, the TM that's normally on the steps, we picked up a Grass Knot, and there's also usually a Mega Stone in the corner, which happened to be a Salamence for us. Here, we ran into a Lot Bunny, which we nicknamed Lola. Yes, you know exactly why it's named Lola. And here was a Tyranitarite. And the Team Magma grunt here had a Deoxys. Here, I'll throw in the 5-finger discount Maxie does of the Red Orb, that little thief. Maxie with the Johns. I had to postpone my defeat of you at Mount Chimney. Bro saying he lost because he had somewhere to be. What a Johnner, man. Oh, he wants Courtney to pay attention to me with the full measure of her strength. Don't threaten me with a good time. Ooh. You know, that and the fact that you kind of already have one. I know this is a children's game, and they kind of have to tell you where they're going, but just the concept of the villains yelling out where their next destination is gonna be is so funny to me. Then we just went ahead and waxed Mistress Courtney real quick, as she only had a Rotom fan. And that's pretty much it for the recap. Back to the rest of the video. Alright, hope you all enjoyed that quick little recap of last week's events. We're gonna jump straight into it here. Now that we are at Slateport, we have to continue stopping Team Magma's dastardly plan. We've got the Channel 7 news crew whisking away. This man got his first taste of fame ending up on the news and completely folded under pressure. Understandable though, because I totally would have done the same thing. Hence why I don't have a face cam yet. But if you guys really want me to get one, I will eventually after, I guess I reach a certain amount of subscribers. I do have a camera that could be used for such, but, you know, too small to really warrant it at the moment. You know, for someone so dedicated to being landlocked, Maxie sure did enjoy stealing that submarine. And I love how out of everyone in the entire crowd, there's 4 full-grown adults, and I guess the 2 toddlers we can excuse, but you asked the 10-year-old to come and help you. I mean, I know I'm the chosen one and everything, but geez, man, hop off. Wow, a natural-born detective. Everyone give him a round of applause. I don't even think Batman could have put that one together. What gave it away? The super bright red suits? No way. Is this Maxie admitting he needs the ocean to achieve the power of Groudon? How convenient. Maxie loves his monologues, man. He does not stop talking. I guess me and him have something in common. Conkeldurr. Man, I love the Conkeldurr line of cards, by the way. You know, the Timber, Girder, and Conkeldurr that are all in the construction site. I love seeing the cards that just, like, incorporate the Pokemon into daily parts of life, as, you know, they're supposed to be integrated into society. Just love the way they implemented that card. Super cool. I'll throw it on screen here in a second. It would crit. That crit did not matter to Mega Latios. Disappointed is just too busted with that Mega Stone. Although I'm hoping we can find the Lopunite, because if we can find the Lopunite, then we can put the Soldew back on Latios and have a Gunner Pokemon on the team. It's like the perfect combo. Oh, I'm glad he killed. I'm glad Big Mom killed there. Blueface, it's your time to shine, man. He's so close. Well, not so close to evolving, but he's getting there. He's getting there. He's about 6 levels off, so when that happens, it'll be a big moment. And depending on his ability, if it's really bad, it could be like the reveal of Harvey Dent when he flips over and faces the Joker with the second half of his face burned. I was hoping he wasn't just gonna agility spam his way to victory there. I would have been so sad. That's wild, bro. They haven't even had it for 5 minutes, and Maxie is already planning to throw some custom propellers and tints and decals on it. I didn't know he was into submarine culture like that. Next thing he's got to put some hydraulic lifts on it too. Looking like he just left Los Santos Customs. Oh, we can absolutely stop your sub from being used for evil. Don't you remember? You picked me because I'm the chosen one. We're the most broken 10-year-old in the Pokemon universe. If we can't stop them, no one can. The real question is, am I going to give the submarine back to you after Maxie's tricked it out? I don't know, he might make it look pretty sick and I want to keep it. You know what? I actually am feeling a bit parched. I'll take a sody pop. It's nice to have a little drink after a long boat ride, you know? Also, for now, Squirtle is going to be in the box just because we have to use Big Mom for Surf here, and I don't feel like having double normal type right now. Although some interesting event did occur with Squirtle in the episode that got, not recorded. I made the biggest brain fart possible, and at some point, I had a double battle, and I was switching out Pokemon, and I brought out Squirtle in the first place. Like in the first slot on the left. And then right after I did that, I extra brain farted and also clicked Bulldoze with Sando, forgetting that it hits both sides, and ended up almost killing Squirtle. It actually set off the focus band a second time. And you know what? I'm glad I got the Eviolite because she needs some extra bulk. She is like a piece of paper right now. The wind could blow on her and that's bye-bye. We're going to try to do as much of these Team Magma battles as we can, these artisan battles. Just because we need the extra EXP. Got a couple under-leveled Mon, and we've got a ways to go before that level 45 Liza and Tate gym battle. Dude, I cannot escape confusion this run through. Every random Mon that comes up has got Teeter Dance or Confuse Ray or something along those lines. No, of course. Yeah, that makes total sense, bro. That's legitness. Wonder where that kid's at nowadays. That was legitness, kid. Hopefully out there living his great skate dreams. Right. By the way, in what you guys had missed in the department store, we did find a Stone Edge TM that I gave to Sando. And also I decided we have too many psychic types on our team to warrant really having extra sensory. So I swapped that over to Hidden Power. And also now we're learning Swords Dance. Hello? Yeah, screw Imprison, man. I'd much rather have Swords Dance on Sando. That was kind of just a placeholder because I had nothing better to put there for the moment. Oh, the mustachioed marauder has come back for seconds. Speaking of the mustachioed marauder with his little milk mustache there, I totally caught flack for that last time I brought that up. So you're welcome, y'all. I'm literally risking life and limb here, putting my own health and wellness at risk for these memes. Big brain moment, guys. Just watch. Just watch. So, our Snorlax got burned, but now we don't gotta worry about that. And because the Slowtide is gonna do literally nothing to us. Oh, you know what? You're right. My bad. I'm stupid. I'm always forgetting that Leech Seed doesn't affect grass types because I'm too busy thinking about the powder moves not affecting them, and Leech Seed just slips my mind every time. Yes, in hindsight, I know Leech Seed hasn't affected grass types since the beginning of Pokemon itself in Gen 1. Can I remember that? Absolutely not. Powder moves, though, was an understandable change because honestly, Amoonguss was a monster in Gen 5 VGC. If you think he's overused now, imagine then, when he was on like every team ever. Oh boy. I mean, it could have been a Regigigas, so I guess we'll take it. It could be worse. There's a lot worse things out there than a Registeel. Don't see why you would Charge Beam. Regigigas is not even a special attacker that I can recall. Or sorry, Registeel. But this will be some juicy XP for Big Mom. Yeah, buddy, it's too late for that. It is too late for that. A cast form, we will keep battling. A snow cast form with drought. I mean, I know it's randomized and everything, but that is awful for it. Dude, again? Again? That's what I get, man. Instant karma. Dude, Big Mom cannot escape the burns today. I was debating putting out Two-Faced again, but I also really do not want to just get smacked by a fire type move. Oh boy. Delta Stream, so clutch, but I thought it was supposed to prevent super effective moves against, like that would be super effective against flying types, and Blizzard is definitely super effective against flying types, so I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe I mistranslated that a little bit because Latios isn't a flying type. Not sure exactly how that works on a Pokemon that's not Mega Rayquaza. But we are going to change out our leads here because we got a couple Pokemon that are hurting right now. Useless. I need me a Lopunite. Not some X accuracy. Well, I guess that bed was there at the perfect timing. Couldn't have asked for a better moment for me to run into that. Power Bracer. Okay, so we've got the Power Weight, the Power Lens, and the Power Bracer now. So I think we've got almost all of those. We're practically collecting these things like Infinity Stones at this point. We might as well give them all to Big Mom so she can wipe out half the universe. Alrighty. This looks like a job for Tinkerbell. Although, I am not going to use Leech Seed, because as we found out, I think in like episode 2 or 3 of our randomizer playthrough, this Croc Rock can absolutely have Magic Bounce, and I am not taking that chance. Nice, nice. Good job, Tinkerbell. Level 39. All right, she is definitely pulling ahead of the crowd, so we're going to have to take a chill pill on her, or she is too high level by the time we get to Tate and Liza. Although I have been wanting to swap around the team just a tad bit, you know, I am running 3 legendaries, and I think that's a little bit dishonest, might I say, considering one's a mega. Although we're also running a Jigglypuff, so who's to really say what's fair and balanced anymore? Couldn't tell you what that does if you asked me. Solar Beam. That could definitely be pretty fire, but man, in a double battle with Squirtle, Solar Beam would go crazy. I might actually use that combo. What do you guys think about Tinkerbell and Squirtle in the Tate and Liza gym battle? That would go absolutely bananas. I think that combo could take down the world. Isn't there a Team Magma member in this suit or something? Nah, I could have sworn there was one of these people in the area that battles you. Would have been a crazy jump scare, though. Sure, we'll give it to Night. Which, after Harder passed away, is like the only bug type we have. Which, speaking of Harder, I was actually looking at the death box a little bit earlier, and I realized I've been lying to you guys this whole time. There were not 3 deaths as I had posted in like the last like 4 or 5 videos. I think it's like 5 or 6. I'll adjust the number on screen, but yeah, there was Harder, there was Defeat This, there was Cotton, and there was also Patty, the Jellicent, you know, Krabby Patty, and one more, so I think it's 5. Oof. Man, we've gotten 2 of the Kalos starters that are actually good. And the one that we actually had the opportunity to catch is the only one that I dislike. Although I am hoping all 3 of them get megas in ZA. Not because I think that that Chestnut deserves a mega. In fact, I hope they exclude him just because of how much I hate him. But Greninja and Delphox absolutely do deserve megas. Greninja just because, I mean, he's that guy. And Delphox just because I just feel like she didn't get the respect she deserved. Chestnut, there's no saving him. He's long gone past saving. He's just so garbage in both playability and design. The best thing he ever did for us was give us Spiky Shield, but at the same time, that gives Ogerpon the ability to just run through competitive. So is that really a positive? Oh, okay. I wanted to test if that would count as an attack because it got protected, but it does. It does. This guy. I do want to face to learn a new move so I can get rid of charge though. I don't have any really good TMs that could take its place right now. But, I mean, it could be worse in that slot. The blade. Out of all the inanimate object Pokemon, I really think that Aegislash and Doublade and Honedge are the best ones. I know people are Gen 1ers and they're gonna say no, Magneton is the best along with Magnemite, but dude, Doublade and Aegislash just have the sauce that Magnemite is missing. Sure, it's iconic, but is it 2 freaking swords? Or a sword and a shield? No. I do still like Magnemite, by the way. I want to clarify that before y'all come for me in the comment section. It's been so long since we've had this Mon in a game. I think the last time it was in was Sword and Shield, which really doesn't seem that long ago, but it's been like 3 to 4 years at this point. I actually don't have anything bad to say about Helioptile or Heliolisk. I think they're great Pokemon. I think they were super cool in Sun and Moon. I actually totally used one in my first playthrough. I was a Sun and Ultra Sun guy, not a Moon and Ultra Moon guy. I know everyone thinks Lunala is the bee's knees, but oh boy, the quintuplets. Oh, interesting. That is a quite the pool of Pokemon in there. The one I'm most worried about is definitely that Mawile, although they're all level 18. So I'm not really too stressed. Think we're gonna go into Sando here and just bulldoze for the love of the game. Think that's the easiest decision to make. I could also Big Mom and Surf, but There's 2 Pokemon on screen that resist that. I was a little worried when that Leer hit. I thought Mob was about to wreck me. I actually did not intend to go this way first. Okay, this should hit everyone. And now it's just me and you, Sawaddle. Which is a perfect opportunity for me to figure out what kind of hidden power ability I have. Yeah, it's a good enough replacement for charge. Alright, Swaddle is bug and grass, so let's see what occurs with this hidden power. Super effective, okay. Could be like rock or fire. Maybe even flying. Did I cheat? No, y'all are just really bad at battling. The only one I was even slightly worried about was a dude with a level 18 Mega Mawile. Although I'm glad it finally happened that someone had the Mega Mawile. I know I was like, you know, a little bit worried about it at first, but... Man, I'm forgetting. Oh, no, I'm definitely supposed to battle Courtney, I think it is, over here first before I go through that path. Yo, that's a sick ride. Look at all those camera details. I'm definitely not returning the submarine after I get it back. You can say what you want about Maxie, but he's definitely got taste. Look at those gold propellers, custom decals. Man, it's dripped out in the sub. Ah, Courtney, my beloved, it's time for our 3rd entanglement. Time for me to wax the floor with you once again. Oh, she wants to engage with me. Sounds spicy, Mistress Courtney. You can analyze me anytime. That is the best Pokemon you've had yet. Although I'm pretty sure Two-Face outspeeds. Two-Face does not outspeed. Oh, man. Oh, dude, that's terrible, bro. I was really hoping to carry Two-Face a little bit longer than that. So I guess we're at 6 deaths now. That was probably horrible decision-making on my part. That's my only Steel-type Mon that we have. That is rough. Please don't have Focus Blast or something like that. Bruh. I'm literally cursed with these confusions, man. I don't think I've gone one episode without it happening. And if I'm confused, I always hit myself in confusion. I think I've hit through confusion twice, maybe 3 times. Definitely less than I can count on one hand. Oh, finally! All you gotta do is complain about it, and then it works. It just works. Flexi! Although we're gonna have to bring out something that can do a little more damage than that if we want to get revenge for Two-Face right now. It got burned just as bad in this game. Oh, speaking of burned, wow, what comedic timing, huh? Two-Face got burned just as bad as Harvey Dent did in Batman, so I guess it's at least canonical to his name. He took that method acting a little too seriously, kind of like Jared Leto, who was apparently mailing like dead pigs and rats and other adult objects to his co-stars. Like, what? No shot, bro. What? There's no way, dude. Can you chill out, man? Bro. Alright, B-dubs. You gotta come in here and save the team real quick, cause this Mag Mortar, man, it is just being so ridiculous. I hate with a passion these confusion mons, bro. With an absolute passion, I despise every single one of them. Oh no. Okay. Something just occurred to me that I boosted my attack, and if I hit myself in confusion after another one of those, that is going to end up very, very bad for me. Can you run out of lava plumes, man? Like, please. Oh, wow. I'm just full of bad decisions today, aren't I? Again, I forgot I put the choice band on B-dubs for like the 70 millionth time. I'm definitely gonna have to take that off of him and just stick the Megastone on him anyways, because that Delta Stream Latios clearly did not work the way I thought it did, because it still took a super effective hit from that Blizzard earlier, which I was not expecting considering the description of the move, or the ability. So I'll probably stick a Soul Dew back on Disappointed after this. Stop it! Stop it! This dude and the freaking Confuse Rays, man. It is just constant, bro. Can you chill out? I'm not risking that. There's no way I'm risking that. Now I have the urge to go buy more yellow plumes or yellow flutes, just because of the amount of confusion mons we're running into. Okay, we definitely outspeed, right? I don't know why I didn't do that sooner. Good riddance to Two-Face, man. Mistress Courtney finally got me. I was distracted by her beauty. Editor Duck here. Do not Google Mistress Courtney, okay? I don't know what I was expecting to find with a character name like that, but let me tell you, I had a hard time finding fan art that could actually be usable in a YouTube video. And I had to crop the ones I did find, so searcher beware. Like 90% of it was Rule 34. Well, I guess she did her job then. Although we are not done here, because we still gotta go through that assortment of panels to figure out which one is going to be holding. I think the Master Ball is in this building, but you gotta solve the puzzle. I'm gonna fast forward this for y'all. Ah, here we go. No! I mean, it's a static encounter, so I already ran into it. It's too late now. Not that I would ever need this thing. Why do all these Pokemon want to give me a heart attack, man? I'm not even gonna risk it not getting caught in the ball. 'Cause that would be awful. Well, you know, this is the only water type we have that is not a stone evolution and not a psychic type, so that we have 3 of them on the same team. We're gonna go with Chowder here. I think we have a deep sea tooth, so this might actually be somewhat useful, really. Alright, now let's change who's in the front before something that we don't want to happen happens. That's what we were looking for. I will take that charcoal. Absolutely. And we got the Clam Pearl? I'm so mad right now. I'm so salty, bro. You have no idea. No idea how salty I am. Oh, bro. But you know what? Y'all can't say I'm not an honest Nuzlocker, because I totally could have just used a little bit of editing magic and made it seem like I had ran into the Lairon. But you know what I get for being honest? A Clam Pearl. Insanity. Insanity, where all my encounters are garbage. Energy powder, bro. And you know what? We actually already have an Agronite. So that would have been an amazing swap from the team of Two-Faced, but too late now. The deed is done. Ooh, although, since that was a static encounter, we can encounter one more Pokemon in here, but we can't use that one. So let's go with the fishing rod. Why has Arceus forsaken me, bro? I'm debating even catching this thing because, like, there's no point. I already have a Starmie. Clamperl and Staryu. Wow, we're really rolling in the thick of it, boys, huh? We're getting the goated Pokemon out here. Guess this will be Band Junior. What a catch. This is about where I caught the Chatot. And the last, well, it's not really an episode, the last one, because you guys missed it. But in the last 2 episodes, the best Pokemon we've gotten was a Lopunny. Is that crazy? Is that not insane? To call a Lopunny the best mon you got in a whole episode or 2, like a whole 30-minute playthrough. Yes, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, with Eeyore being the other one that we had forgotten about. Which makes sense because he was with us for an entire, like, 2 minutes. Here's all the mons we caught in the last episode, just to keep y'all up to date. Scavalier Knight, Lola Lopunny, Tootsie Roll the Hoot Hoot, and Chatot, which I just put a bunch of signs and signals in there because of the whole chatter cursing fiasco in I think it was Gen 4, Gen 5, when they let you record whatever audio you wanted for Chatot, and the power level just based on how loud it was. So people were just screaming curse words into their DS. Thought it was a very fitting name for him. But we will call it there, y'all, after we have suffered an enormous loss in the Team Magma hideout. I think we'll just call it there and let it rest before we lose any more major members. But thank y'all for stopping by the pond as always. It's your Doug, Soul Doug, and I hope y'all have an amazing week. See you next time.